All right, welcome back to the Talk of Louisville. I'm Mike Mulroney.
I'm Kellye Duckworth.
Kellye, I always ask you how your weekend was. How was it?
It was good. We did the Southwest Festival. That was a good time on Saturday.
I had to forget what this weekend was. I can't
know.
even remember.
Well, your son played in the band there.
I know he did. He did great. He had a little tuning issue that he couldn't fix during the song. He was a little bummed about that, but actually he did really well.
No, it was awesome. It was a great day. Kids enjoyed it, so that was fun. And then watching the Cowboys lose again yesterday. So
I didn't even watch that.
Always a great day for me.
I always forget. Cowboys fan, but I don't always tune it in.
Well, they ruined my bet too, so sore subject.
So last time we were here, actually, let's get to our sponsor real quick. Christie's Cafe, probably one of the best in the business, and a lot of people don't know Christie's does catering, and she does a lot of catering in Louisville. I had no idea how much she did, but check them out. She does amazing work. Plus her cafe down in Valley Station. If you're a breakfast person, she's got some of the most amazing breakfast foods out there. Great place, and she's got a heart of gold. So check out Christie's Cafe for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and catering.
Well, if you ever see Mike walking up and down Dixie Highway, he's usually going to Christie's. He drops his car off at Big O, I think.
I mean, I know. I do. It's easy. I drop it off at Big O, walk down there, have my breakfast, come back, and my car's done.
Yeah.
So we need to put some games in between there so people can play games while they're waiting on their car or eating their breakfast.
There you go.
All right, our special guests, they're very special to us. Two of our extraordinary team members, Miss McKenzie Humphrey and Wendy Barker. How y'all doing today?
Good.
So the last time Kellye and I got finished up, we thought, it might be pretty cool to have the team on. I know, Wendy, you've been on a long time ago, and kind of talk a little bit about the roles.
Well, I think it's funny because when we were talking about this, a lot of people don't see Wendy,
no.
And most of our team, honestly, that's behind the scenes. They may not see McKenzie. Mike's obviously the face of it, and then I'm on here. But we were like, let's get the team in here so that people can actually understand what it is you all do, how you got involved. You've been here since the beginning, I think, very early on. So I thought it'd be interesting to kind of talk about our team members and how all this works.
Great. I think in most corporations they would call this the executive team, and since we're not very good on titles, because I see that label, but we also sweep floors, throw garbage away, things like that. So we're a little different. So I like to call it the A-team. How about that? I like that much better. So, Wendy, you've been around almost from the beginning. Actually, from the beginning when we started. A lot of people don't know this. When we started after Mom died, we did several events, and one of them was a 5K. But before that started, several of us were running, walking the Triple Crowns in Louisville. And when we started, we printed these bright orange. I'm not a Tennessee fan. I'm a UK fan, but bright orange you could see from a mile away. So Wendy was one of the first ones to wear the original Cancer Sucks shirts. Yeah. You still have that shirt?
I do.
Were you in the 5K?
I was.
I'm impressed.
Yes, I actually did.
Because I don't think I could do that.
No.
Oh, you could. 5Ks are easy.
I mean, I'm going to walk it, I guess.
Well, yeah, that's where I'm at now. I thought about doing it again next year, but it would be more walking. My knee can't really run that much anymore, so. But I'd be giving it a try. So do you still have the shirt? The original shirts didn't have our website on them, so that's one thing to notice. It just had Cancer Sucks on the front and the back. Mm-hmm. So you're a CFO now.
Correct.
So how's that been? I know you've been here from the beginning, so you've pretty much seen us grow from $5 in the checking account to where we're at now.
Yeah.
But how did you hear about it?
Well, actually, Mike reached out. We went to high school together. He reached out. He knew I was a CPA. He said, "You want to be on the finance board?" And I said, "Sure." So
who wants to be on a board ever?
Started at the finance board and then moved into the CFO role, and love every minute of it. I love everything that I do. I'm behind the scenes a lot. Mm-hmm. I don't get out as much as what you all are able to because I'm strapped to the desk. But
she is a lot,
especially now.
Yeah.
Now is probably the rough part.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ryan's talking in my ear. He said, don't you host the Joker's Wild Drawing? So people do see you there.
I do. Yes. I have that on Thursday nights. And so I do get out a little bit, which is fun, and get to be on camera a little. So
Ryan just told me, and I hadn't paid attention to the views, thousands of people are watching that online right now.
Yes.
So more people are seeing you than you think.
Yes. This is true. Yeah. We had quite a few views last week and week before. So
because your pot total is what?
Over $111,000 for the Joker's Wild.
And that's the Thursday night at Bud Shively. That's
$2 ticket can get you a chance to win half of $111,000.
I don't remember. Is that when 50% no matter what, or you have to be there 50
Nope.
for 50%?
50% no matter what. You can buy your tickets all week long at Bud's in Shively. You don't have to be at the drawing. You still get 50% if we turn over the Joker.
And you get to go see Wendy's face.
Yeah.
She's our redheaded temper, so if we need somebody, we need something fiery, we say, hey, Wendy, can you make this phone call for us?
That's right.
Yep.
So, this is the busy, you're busy all time every year, but 4 times a year specifically when the gaming quarterly report is done.
Mm-hmm.
I would say you're probably one of the masters of that in the state of Kentucky.
I would say so. Yeah.
Well, and let's not skim over this because the normal person does not understand what this gaming renewal is, seriously, or the renewal at that, but the report. How many?
So before we go into that, so there's been a big debate over the years, all these gray and skill games, and they were made illegal 2 years ago. And I personally don't care if the games are out there. Just level the playing field. Let us all compete. The reason I'm bringing this up is because the people that do skill games, they just take the money and put it in their bank account and they're safe. When we do gaming in the state of Kentucky, it's a whole different process. We got to pay a fee. We got to do all. So talk a little bit about how complicated that is.
Sure. So, you would think that if you put $20 in a machine, we're going to pay a gaming fee on that $20. But that's not the case. You put that $20 in the machine, and as you're sitting there playing, you may play the value of $50 worth before you lose that $20 or, maybe win $100.
What's that called? Replay?
Replay.
Okay.
So you are playing on that, and every time you hit that button, if you hit it, a dollar's worth, you're going to pay a gaming fee on that. Now, granted, it's just a half a cent, but that half a cent for every dollar adds up.
Yep.
As many people as we have playing on
many
all of
machines.
our machines all over Jefferson County, it adds up. So we have to make sure we monitor that and make sure to reconcile everything. And we have to list everything that we do on the gaming report every quarter.
So think about, too, all of our pull tabs that we sell at our raffles. Every pull tab, the serial numbers have to be documented. The raffles that we do have to be documented.
Inventory of any pull tab you might have sitting in a closet that we use every month has to be documented.
Yep.
Just like doing inventory if you own a store that you've bought merchandise. I don't think we have to do inventory in our deal stores because it's not paid merchandise. But it's just the same thing.
But how many tabs, that's what blew my mind, were on the gaming renewal?
Oh, so we had over, I'd say about 350 Excel tabs for the whole gaming
on
report.
a single spreadsheet at the bottom where it says tabs.
It's insane. You think about that.
That's what I said. I think you're probably the master of gaming in the state of Kentucky.
We have to list every entry in our bank account on the gaming report, and that's over 150 tabs alone.
That's crazy. I didn't know about the replay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
as difficult as your life is, we've talked about this. We want to automate anything we can because technically we're a very small team. So we automate everything. You put work up front and it makes your life a little easier. So have you kind of tried to automate some of that? Some of it's pre-done?
I have done a lot of that.
Yep.
We have spreadsheets for everything. We have spreadsheets
spreadsheeter.
that everybody puts data into. And then I take that, and at the bottom where they don't even see it, I have other cells that I'm able to go in and just grab that information instead of having to re-enter everything quarterly. I just grab that information from that Excel worksheet, grab it from this one, put it on my spreadsheet, make it work, and then make sure everything balances.
But that still takes
they don't even see that part of it. It's down at the bottom. So
that still takes you weeks to do all this. I mean,
well, I haven't brought this up yet, but you and I have talked about cross-training Kellye on this master spreadsheet, so she's ready to go.
Thank you. I'm willing to do about anything, but it would probably take me 6 months to do what
You're more
she can
social than you are spreadsheet.
No. Don't give me numbers. Don't give me a spreadsheet.
So has added our deal stores complicated the financial side of things at all?
Absolutely. Because, we have to make sure we're balancing at all those stores. We don't want money going missing. We make sure we are balanced. We make sure that money is coming in right. We have to make sure deposits. We have to, it's not necessarily reported to the gaming commission, but I don't want any money missing. As a CFO, it's my job is to make sure that things are balanced and right.
That's what we always say, that Wendy's the one that signs off on everything, so she'll be the one that goes to jail, not Mike or I.
And an orange jacket would not look good with
Mike
red
would
hair.
always say, I'm so scared to go to jail. I'm like, well, it's probably going to be Wendy, but we'll get her out.
We'll have to bill you
She just
out.
says, make sure to take care of Tommy while I'm in there.
Right,
I mean,
exactly.
I obviously love the whole team, but what I love, and I've told you this the other day, is you are so flexible. We'll sit here and talk about something, and you'll say, well, make it work. And that's usually your response. So
That's right.
sometimes I don't think you know what you're getting into.
Sometimes I don't.
We usually have some creative ideas, but I feel like we're doing things differently than other organizations. And I say breaking the rules, not legally breaking the rules.
No, we would never allow that.
But we're doing things that nobody else has really thought of. So when I say breaking the rules, I'm talking about breaking the 501c3 stigma and doing things totally different than most organizations. Where do you see us at here in another year? How many more deal stores? McKenzie's squirming over there.
Gosh.
I see at least 4 more. I see 4 more in 2026. That's my goal.
Is that going to complicate your life if we have?
You know what? It's okay. I'll take it. I love these deal stores. They're working out great. I really do. I love the community involvement with it. I love to see people when they're excited about dropping stuff off. I see people when they're buying things at great deals. I love seeing that.
I feel like, we didn't do deal stores, honestly, to chase the money. We did deal stores to provide an excellent shopping experience for the community. And I really feel like that's where we're headed right now.
Absolutely.
So 4 to 10, is that what you're saying for next year?
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly,
She's squirming
staying
over
on me on Wendy, I mean, even 3 years ago when it was just you and I doing the money, I mean, and the process that we created together, with your spreadsheets and things. And I mean, even what we've grown since I've been here, I can't imagine looking back 10 years ago when you were on the finance board and what it's grown to be now.
Probably 2 tabs back then to 350 tabs.
Exactly.
One Queen of Hearts drawing that blew the minds of everybody in the South End. And
how large is the monitor on your desk? Is it like 40 inches wide? Do we need to put a TV on there for you or what?
Probably need to. I've got a 32-inch. I think I need another one.
I got one in my garage, actually. I'll bring over. If you need a second widescreen,
there you go.
I have one. I don't know why.
Because you're an IT guy and you have monitors
I'm not
everywhere.
anymore. I refuse to go back to IT. That's what
right.
Ryan's for. He's laughing on the phone at me. I don't have to think about that stuff anymore. So over the years, we've obviously got involved in charitable gaming, but we kept begging people for donations, $10 donation, $10 donation. I thought, you know what? People kept wanting to donate items to us. And we thought, what are we going to do with these things? So the space next door to our office became available, and we thought, you know what? Let's give this a try. We had talked about it a little bit.
For a couple of years.
You and I talked about it many times about when is the right time. It's something we both wanted to do.
Yeah.
When is the right time to do it?
But we weren't 100% sure what to do and how to do it. But oddly enough, the space next door became available, and we thought, you know what? Let's give it a try. We remodeled, punched a hole through the wall. We had just brought McKenzie on for, I don't even know what you were doing. Was you helping at the counter and stuff like that, I guess? Helping Mary do different things. But anyway, you were already part of the team. And one day we looked at you and said, hey, what about being a store manager? And you said, I don't know. I'll give it a try.
Well, what's funny is, so McKenzie's my friend, and she had kind of talked here and there, I think it would be so cool to run my own boutique one day. And her mom owns her own salon, and they had talked about it before. So when this idea came up, she needed something that would be flexible with her children. And Shirley's Way is all about family. We really are. And allowing the flexibility to have your kids. So I was like, well, maybe we can talk to McKenzie and see if that's something she's interested in. And now she's running 6 stores. So
which is crazy because Mike has met me as Kellye's friend. So that is, and he still trusted me.
I see the raw side of that. But no, you're fantastic with people. I was very shocked. I'm very proud of where you were because you were working in a dentist office.
Yep. I was a dental assistant for 4 years and I loved it. I still like it. I mean, not that I would go back. I love my job now, but I did like working at the dental office. I liked seeing a new patient every 30 minutes, every hour, a new person. I'm very personable. I like to talk to people.
I know.
Yes, I'm a big talker, but I liked that. And I get to do that now. I get to go see different groups of people every day. I see customers that I know their name, their life, their kids, what they're buying for. And I love that. But yeah, I was a dental assistant And that just didn't work out with having 2 kids. And I was like, Kellye, just give me what y'all got going on over there. I need 2 days a week.
Well, because honestly, they see me and how much I love my job.
Yeah.
And they wanted to be a part of it.
We got to see, because being Kelly's friend and being friends since high school, we got to see firsthand how you guys have helped Kellye and all that stuff. And that's great. And we've all volunteered. I mean, there's tons of shirts I've had before I worked here because we helped out and volunteered and whatnot and did all the different events that you guys had. So we were always around. But yeah, so I said, Kellye, can I work Monday and Tuesday? You know, that's when my mom would watch the kids, and it turned into 7 days a week.
So you didn't go to school thinking one day I'm going to run a store.
No.
We already had you here, so we had you kind of locked in, and here you are. You went from working in a dental office to how many employees now? 90. Well, I tell you all the time, you've got 6.
Yes, I have 6. We have
I know. Yeah, that's right. So you will have 6, and they have, but 90 people. We went from this has been a year and a half.
It's been April was when the first store opened. I started in November.
24.
But
I can't remember.
Yeah, so
20
coming up on 2 years. April 2026 will be 2 years.
So the Valley's been one store since April, and then PRP opened in
September.
The end of September, we were in Disney World. And then Hillview opened in January. Brandenburg opened in February. We opened Indian Trail last month, and we're opening Fern Creek tomorrow. So
I got a call yesterday from somebody in Hardensburg, so we'll go look at that. But we're going to try and let the dust settle a little bit for a little while and just make sure we're still on key. But it seems to be working.
Yes, it is.
I mean, you said you worked in retail a little bit over the years.
Like at 16,
Yeah, but you actually went through. Again, I'm so proud of both of you. Obviously, Wendy was an accountant before that, but
she does great things.
I know, but you just jumped in. You built processes around employees. We now have an employee handbook. You've got timing and schedules and everything. You put that together.
I did. And
where did you make that up? ChatGPT?
I was going to say, thank God.
I do use ChatGPT. That's new though. But yeah, I do, and I take a lot of pride in the stores. I think that they are like a representation, of Shirley's Way, but also of me. Like, I take that stuff personal. I want these people to like do their best and really be here for the right reasons. And everyone here works here because they care about Shirley's Way does. They care about giving. We have a lot of resellers that buy stuff, and that's not our point. Our point of this isn't to make $500 off of this old brooch.
Mm-mm.
We want to sell good quality items for cheap to the people who need good quality items for cheap. Not everyone can afford retail prices.
Yeah.
Now we do try to sell some things for a little higher because we do have overhead.
Yeah. We got to hit our numbers. But it's funny. The owner of the Valley Station complex, he came in and he caught me one day. He goes, "Can I talk to you for a minute?" I was like, "Oh, great. Here we are. I'm in trouble." He said, "Hey, I just want to check with you. I got this purse. This purse is probably worth $500, and I just bought it for $10. Are you sure that's the right price?" I said,
Yes.
"Well, yeah, I'm sure it is. And I know you own this complex, so if you want to pay us $500 for that purse, you're more than welcome to." And he didn't, but he was just making sure that we had things set correctly.
I remember that. Yeah.
But I think what you just said, too, is that a lot of people, I think they don't realize that, yes, we're a nonprofit, but we still have overhead, and we still have
people
expenses.
Are getting paid.
That's what I wanted to talk about too, is a lot of people say, well, you're getting things donated. Why do you need to charge for this? Well, we have rent. We have utilities. We have payroll.
Right.
People have to eat.
Yeah.
They can't volunteer all their time. They have to eat.
Yep.
So they have to make a salary. So, yes, we appreciate every donation we get, but we have overhead and we give away as much money as we possibly can, but we also have to pay just like any other
the
business.
lights on. And
we wouldn't be able to find 140 volunteers to come to work every day.
No.
I mean, I just don't know that we could. We were very lucky with volunteers, but we hit that point where we had to start depending on people on a regular basis. But I had it's funny you point that out. I had somebody kind of bashing me on social media a while back, and I said, absolutely, Pete, things are donated and we'll give it all away. As soon as you write me a check for the rent, the utilities, the security company, the internet, and all that stuff. Insurance. Our insurance is
crazy.
out of this world right now. That's one thing I don't think is the dumpsters.
The dumpsters.
I cannot believe how expensive it is for trash removal. For real.
We ought to just build a fire pit out back and just start throwing everything.
I mean, my goodness, really.
But it all is expensive, to your point. But did you ever think we would be responsible for 140 to 150
I was getting ready to say that too.
How many do we have?
It's 150.
Nice.
Yeah.
150
And we're
employees.
responsible for their
and that
lifestyle.
Kind of makes me think about, wow, it's really
Well, because not only are we helping the community, but we're helping 150 people on payroll.
employment.
And,
Yeah,
that are
you know,
employed and helping their families.
Exactly. And I just think that's a fantastic thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. Super proud of you, McKenzie. Seriously, I don't want
Thank
to
you.
make you cry or nothing, but I'm very proud of
Very
you.
emotional.
So where did you come in the picture?
Well,
We've
this
heard your
isn't about
story
me.
before.
Yeah, Kellye, who are you?
I know. No.
What's your title? Our titles. I hate titles.
I know.
But we all have to have them.
Well, it's because I guess I'm operations is what you say. But
That means everything. So
I was going to say anything that I'm need other than please don't put me in charge of payroll or
I'm
anything
not.
financial. Yeah, because people would be
do
paid
you
double.
even know how to click in a spreadsheet? Have you ever opened one before?
I mean, I can, and I can do like basics, and I think I can do like a formula of equal sum, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I can't get farther than that. But no, 2015, my mom got diagnosed with cancer, senior year of high school, and Teresa, who's on the board, VP of our board, she her kids went to school with Mike's kids at Notre Dame, and said, you all really need to reach out to him for assistance. And my mom was like, I'm not going to do that. We're fine. Too prideful. Did that for a few months. And then things got rough, and we were going to lose our house. I mean, there was no way. She was waiting on disability. My dad was on a fixed income, which I don't know how anybody can survive off of Social Security right now.
I know.
So finally, my aunt reached out to Mike and said, this is what this charity's doing. That's what they're here for. You need to take advantage of it. And Mike actually himself went to the bank and was paying our mortgage for probably 3 or 4 months, I guess, until her disability kicked in, and saved our house, luckily. And then we just started volunteering and giving back. And I need to bring that letter in. I found a letter the other day that Mike had written to my mom. I think he gave her a gift card to Kroger or something like that to go get some food. But that was pretty cool. But yeah, we just started giving back. And then my mom passed in 2018, right when the Queen of Hearts was getting really big. We were coming up here and buying tickets. And I started helping Mike in gaming when he first opened it. And did that for a few months and was graduating college. And he was like, you want a job? I said, sure. I don't have one, but
sure.
But I'll help you out, whatever. Well, because, I would do anything for Mike, and you can't repay somebody that's done that, so. And then I just brought all my friends and family with me. So
Yeah.
you get a lot of it.
Filtrating in a lot.
I know.
I know my mom works here now too.
Yeah.
It's a whole family thing.
Yeah, we're getting there. So, well, it's been a great experience for sure. And, I don't know where we're going to go from here. I know we've talked about a couple of other deal stores. I know, again, we're thinking creatively and try not to depend on people for donations. And that really feels good to be able to say that we don't have to constantly. I never wanted to be that person that people saw coming and said, hi, here he comes. He's going to ask us for money. And I think we're past that right now, at least for a while. Unless something majorly changes, I don't think we'll ever be those people, and I love the Girl Scouts, but when they start chasing you down looking for cookies, here's $20. I don't really need the cookies. I'm fat. Just take the cookies and keep the donation.
Right.
But I don't know. Where do you see? Do you think we'll incorporate any more businesses? I know we've talked about some different things.
Oh, for sure. I think, you have a very creative mind, and like you said, I always make it work.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Shirley's Way grocery store, pharmacy, laundromat. These have all been talked about.
I know. I'd really like to do a pharmacy, but you talk about some major red tape. I don't even know where to start on that.
Well,
What do we
Amazon
call it
has
first?
one now.
Yeah, I guess. A doctor? Is that what you said?
I guess you need
I don't know. I really don't
I have
know.
no idea.
Yeah.
People throw these ideas at us, though, and they're like, "If anybody can do it, you all
No,
can
it's
do it." And I'm
definitely
like,
Mike though,
"Okay,
for sure.
like
I could not even spell. Well, don't put me in the pharmacy. I can't spell. So.
we know, yeah."
Yeah, Sam.
I know a couple pharmacists. But they actually moved on the dog side of the world. They're working for pet companies and doing pet medication because
Probably better than people. They
well,
don't
it really
talk.
is. They don't have to deal with the general public as
Yeah.
much because pets don't really talk back. But you're still dealing with the people. But it's a total different ballgame on that side of the world for some reason. So I don't know. I see us doing different things. I'd love to figure out how to open for maybe 4 to 5 small grocery stores that carried mainly canned goods around the area and make it as affordable as possible for people. But that's kind of in the back of my head right now. But you never know what's going to come up.
No, you don't. We've all learned to bob and weave with Mike and just take it.
He has a lot of time on his hands now.
I know. So this one will air in a week or two, but the big opening for Fern Creek is tomorrow, October 14th. Is that correct?
Yes, and I'm very excited. Those ladies are ready.
What's the address out there?
It is 5622 Bardstown Road. It's right there there's a Mexican restaurant. I don't know what that's called. It just says Mexican restaurant on the side, but it's behind the homemade pie and ice cream kitchen. So it's a big hit too.
I guess we're going to end up there quite a bit.
Yeah.
In the near future.
And there's a McDonald's.
Are we doing soft drinks there?
Yeah, we're going to have snacks and soft drinks. There's also gaming in this one.
I was going to ask. We got gaming there, right? Got your gaming spreadsheets ready for that location?
It's going to be a big hit. That's our second store that has gaming in it. And it's a hit over there at Indian Trail. So I'm excited. This one looks like a speakeasy. It's very fun back there. It's dark and it's got moody lighting. We're going to have some tables. I'm excited. So we're going to go Friday night.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to be good. It looks really nice in there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, but the staff, they really seem like they enjoy, most of them.
Yes.
You know, not all. Yeah. Not everybody loves their job. But every time I talk to somebody that works for us in these stores, they just seem so energized because, one, they enjoy working, but two, they feel really good about what we're doing with the community.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah,
everybody's a small part of it.
Yep.
It feels good to be able to help people.
It definitely takes a team.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, well, that's why I thought this would be so cool because I'm like, people see you on live. People that hardly ever see you. The Marys, you know, that help with the patients, and Mary Barnes does our office stuff. I mean, it's a whole team of people that it takes to put this on.
150.
Yeah, I mean, really.
So we'll have to get Mary Kay in here. She's kind of the patient front end, the patient advocate. And we was going to try and corner her today to come in here, but
I think she's hiding.
She probably is. She doesn't like the spotlight. But we have two Marys in the office. One is considered our office manager. She keeps us all straight.
Pays all the bills that we have.
Pays everything. And then Mary Kay deals with all the patients. So she hears some of the worst stories. We'll come in sometimes and they'll be sitting around. You can tell they've had tears in their eyes. And you're like, what do you do? And I know what they're dealing with because before we had a team, I heard those stories. And sometimes when you get somebody that calls it in such a desperate situation, but they're so sick they can't work, it feels so good to help. But it also really hurts to know that people are in that situation and they really have no way out. It's horrible, especially when they're sick. So, but anyway, thank you all. It was great to have y'all on here. Now people can put a name with a face and they've seen them. Check out Wendy's drawing on Thursdays at Bud Shively. You can buy tickets all during the week, $2, and you could win half of over probably $115,000 by this week.
Yep, absolutely.
Check out a deal store. We got 6 and Wendy said we're going to open 10 more next year, so I guess we'll be able to
send us any real estate.
I was going to say, if you hear this and have a small town.
There you go.
All right. Well, thank y'all so much for coming in. It's been great. And now everybody knows more about the team than you knew before, and we'll talk to you soon.
See you all.
Bye.
Bye.